You have such a good thing. You have the best thing. You literally are a part of Nelt, one of the biggest members of Nelt, bar Kyle. You are an investor in Happy Dad, probably a co-owner in Happy Dad. You have the most crazy merch sales. You have the most crazy business. You can make as much money as you want with Nelt. You can make as much money as you want with Happy Dad, man. Legal businesses that people love. But no, you have to do dumb shit like this. Come on, man. You don't realize how lucky you are. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, recently, this week, we covered Coffezillas, Some Ordinary Gamer, and the Nelk Boys drama. Talked about all the alleged shady business tactics Nelk could have been getting up to behind the scenes involving Private Bet, Rubet, Wizard, all these companies that Nelk and STEVEWILLDOIT all partnered with and all worked with at some point. We have a new video out by Coffezillas confronting STEVEWILLDOIT, where apparently he actually interviews Steve. I haven't watched this video yet. We're going to go through it together. We're going to watch, see what happens, and see if we think Nelk or STEVEWILLDOIT are actually, you know, intentionally promoting shady business practices to their fans, screwing them over, just so they can get money in their pockets. Because if they do, that is extremely fucked. Now, because STEVEWILLDOIT, you know, they always talk about how they're for the fans, made by the fans, so hopefully you don't screw over your fans.
Start with the fake money these streamers use, or sponsored money as it's called. You know, I've heard a lot of people say that these streams promoting gambling is the same as promoting any vice, like smoking or drinking. This simply isn't true. For one, when advertising most vices, you're at least taking on the same risks of the vice as the people you're promoting that vice to. But with casinos and fake money, that isn't the case, is it? The price of a gambling vice isn't a hangover or bad lungs, it's just being poor and broke. And when you're playing with fake money, you don't have that problem.
I get what Coffezillas is saying here, is that when Nelk Boys and STEVEWILLDOIT promote like Rubet, mainly as well STEVEWILLDOIT, he's really on the Rubet train. They, you know, use fake money given to them by the company to gamble. So when they're losing money, they're not actually losing their money. They're betting, but with no actual risk. Yet they're promoting this site to their viewers who will use their own money and will risk their own money. And it's not going to be as fun as the Nelk Boys are like, wait, like we lost some money, fill our accounts again, and we're going to play more. You know, in reality, if you put down even a few hundred, put that down thinking, hey, I saw Nelk Boys win. You know, after it, they could go broke. They could go broke. They could lose a lot of money they're going to pay for rent, food, or something else, man. Whereas a completely different ball game for Nelk anyway, because they're so fucking rich. They're saying that rich people don't pay for shit. They're so fucking rich, they don't even have to pay to gamble.
I started, like, putting my own money in this. I feel like I feel like if I just filled myself with 4,000, it's like, right? Like, I feel like I could, like, but also it could be dangerous. But I see it as there's no point in putting my body or your mind through that type of stress. I don't need it.
Yeah, definitely don't need that, bro. That's fucked. That is fucked. You can't be promoting a website or a gambling website and then go on stream and be like, imagine if I played my own money and the amount of stress it would cause me. I couldn't put my body and mind through that. STEVEWILLDOIT's mega rich and give away Lambos every fucking week and he still would get stressed out. And you're promoting it to your viewers who have nowhere near the wealth or will ever have near the wealth that you have. I've not ever seen that clip, so that's a massive shock to me. I fucking hate that shit. Promoting something like this that's extremely risky and dangerous and can lead to addiction to their viewers that they wouldn't do themselves with their own money. But yeah, this is getting good.
How about the fact that many of these people are literally illegally gambling in the US and know their fans are going to do the same? For example, here's Steve in his Miami condo. No. Wait, pause right there. Do you see that Howlerhead whiskey logo? Pay attention, because in some of Steve's gambling streams, you could see the same logo from the background, which is weird because I thought he was going to Mexico. This isn't legal because Rubet can't operate in the US. Well, it means that the fans of these streamers who are sometimes gambling in the US then go out and use a VPN to also gamble from the US.
Yeah, I always thought about this. I was like, in my last video on now, I was like, why the fuck do they promote a gambling website to their US audience when none of them can even get on the damn thing. Yeah, I guess they all use a VPN to get on it to access it, which makes sense. I don't know like how illegal it is to gamble on like a site like Roobet in the US. I'm from the UK. Even if it's like illegal to do it, accessing a site through a VPN and just using it like a gambling site, I don't know. I'm not like, oh, fuck you, Steve. You went on a gambling site with a VPN. Like, the ethical stuff is a lot harder hitting unless we get shown something where it's like, this is super illegal, you can't be doing this.
Offshore crypto casinos are completely indefensible because of their lack of IDing people and responsible gambling controls. Because right now, if you're a gambling addict, you can go to your local casino and ban yourself if you have a problem. It's a very common practice called self-exclusion. But online crypto casinos don't let you do that, as gambling addicts who I interviewed told me.
That is a good point. Something I would have thought of is that sites like Roobet clearly don't ID properly their customers, don't have a way of helping anyone with gambling addiction. Now, that is really fucked up because Nelk, you know, if someone in the audience is a bit younger, maybe has a tiny bit of money, they might start betting their money, losing it, getting themselves in a fuck ton of debt, and then start trying to, you know, recuperate their losses and, you know, all that spiel where how people become addicts at a really, really young age because no one actually properly ID'd them. This is way more unregulated, more like Wild West. Yeah, that is a good point. That is more fucked up.
This is Roobet, or at least the money flowing into Roobet. The center is what we call Roobet's hot wallet on Ethereum, where all the money flows in, and the outside are all the wallets depositing money into the casino. It demonstrates the scope of Roobet's operation. Because the first thing I wanted to know is how much money is Roobet making? In total, all these crypto wallets over here deposited a total of $1.2 billion in Ethereum into Roobet.
Oh, snap. $1.2 billion deposited into Roobet. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god.
And over here, the top 10 Ethereum wallets, many of which are owned by the owners of Roobet, have pulled out $300 million of that.
$300 million of that 1.2 billion they've taken out. So that's money they actually have for themselves. Fuck me, man. So much money that is literally all coming probably from influencers promoting this shit, man. I never heard of Roobet until Steve will do it, Nelk, Aiden Ross, like all of them lot, man, all of them lot.
So this is where influencers come in, right? These guys actually are the lifeblood of these casinos. They're the ones who drive fresh meat into these casinos to gamble. Are these influencers really impacting anybody? I decided I needed to dig into affiliate numbers. Remember, these are the codes that these guys give you, like code Steve will do it.
All right, cool. This will be interesting. If he can figure out how many people like Steve will do it now have actually got involved and actually see the scope of it.
Steve will do it in particular accidentally leaked these numbers in a stream, not once, but twice. Here's his numbers from April 1 year ago. You can see he has almost no deposits, only 173 depositors and 546 deposits. This was at the beginning of his streaming career. But fast forward a year later, and this guy has 22,000 unique depositors, and these people have deposited 324,000 times in total. Now, if we zoom in here,
jeez, that isn't even today's numbers. That's probably a fuck ton more now.
we find that Steve Will Do It has made $1.7 million off of affiliate codes alone.
Holy shit, man. Steve Will Do It has made $1.7 million just by promoting this shit. Also while getting money to play and fucking gamble on this as well. Man. Fuck me. Getting paid that much money when your fans are not going to be making close and probably going to get fucked by this website.
Mathematically, 3 to 5% will become problem gamblers or addicts, which means Steve onboarded about 600 to 1,100 gambling addicts in 1 year, going off the statistics. Good job, Steve.
That's a good statistic, actually. So he actually calculated how many people would have become gambling addicts. Jeez, man. If Steve actually, you know, could talk to people who got into Roobet and gambled and became an addict because of him, you know, I think he would fucking I think he would feel really fucking shit about himself for promoting this, man. If you promote something like this and you realize, like, you have actually fucked someone over, especially because, like, earlier on in the video, there's nothing in place of these offshore, unregulated fucking sites, man. Nothing to help people who are addicts.
Steve told me not only is he not a billionaire, he told me he doesn't even have $1 million. He sent me a screenshot of his bank account to prove it. Quote, I don't even have $1 million.
Oh, fuck off. Steve will do it, sent him a screenshot of one of his bank accounts saying, I don't even have $1 million. Bro, I watched Steve's vlog. Steve has so many properties. Steve has, like, so much shit. Just because he only has, like, 83K in his account right now, he probably has money in other things, crypto, other things, other assets. So for him to use that fucking argument is so dumb. Like, shut the fuck up, man.
He's claiming to spend 100% of what he makes on YouTube videos, but his YouTube videos are just him spending money on assets. Like watches and properties.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I said. Literally his YouTube videos are him buying, like, these crazy watches, like all this crazy shit, which are investments, man.
Quote, I own 7 cars, but bought 20 for other people. I own 9 watches, but have gifted 10. I own 4 properties, but have gifted 3 properties away. And I replied, so you're worth more than $3 million. Oh my gosh, this is making no sense. He says, you don't understand my YouTube channel.
The thing about Steve, yeah, and you can tell, Steve isn't the brightest guy, man. Steve's like an idiot who somehow just did drinking challenges, all these crazy things, and became really popular on the internet. These interviews and the way he talks, it doesn't really surprise me.
You don't even know why I make so much. I asked, why? He replied, I promote Wizza completely free. That's the only reason I make money off Rubet. I was offered a bag, not cryptocurrency, for promotion of Wizza. I said no because I can't do that on YouTube because my whole thing is no paid ads on YouTube. That's why when I go to Mexico, I was able to stream with 1 to 2K viewers and make good money off stream. Steve constantly is telling people how much he promotes Wizza for free because they're his buddies.
I'm doing this for them. They're paying me $0.
I know, like, there's been some controversy. They talk about this, like, Wizza thing, right? Yeah. And I know firsthand, like, that you do not collect money from that because you're grateful for the other opportunities that the people who like basically created that company gave you.
But what he's telling us here contradicts that. He's simply saying because he doesn't take a paycheck with Wizza, he gets more of a paycheck over on Rubet.
He actually did. I promote Wizza for completely free. That's the only reason I make money off Rubet. I was offered a bag. I said no because I can't do it on YouTube because my whole thing is no paid ads. That's why when I go to Mexico, I was able to stream with 1 to 2K viewers and make good money off a stream. So he does make money promoting Wizza, just not directly from promoting Wizza, but because he promotes Wizza, he gets better opportunities through Rubet. He just outed himself like that. Like, what a fucking idiot. That is fucked, man. You can't be pretending, oh, I just do it on the bottom of my heart. It's the kindness of my heart, guys. I don't make any fucking money of this. I watched these vlogs. I bought into that shit. I thought he didn't. I just did it because they're his mates. But they're his mates who own Rubet, who give him a fucking sick deal on Rubet because he promotes Wizza so much.
I only started to make good money because I would do these Wizza ads for free. Like, if I would have accepted taking money from Wizza, my Rubet numbers would be significantly lower.
Oh my god. Wow, he's fully fucking done it there. Shit, man. Steve, you just need to shut the fuck up. This is fucked. You can't be doing this shit. You can't be telling your fans, ain't making any money, no paid ads, fuck David Dobrik, when you are doing it just in a shadier way. With a shadier fucking company.
Can you just tell me how much you're making on Rubet? Like, is it 1 million a month? Is it 2 million a month? What is it?
I mean, it's really like how much am I able to go and travel, and it's whatever like I really want it, not what I want it to be. Like, it can't be like a lot, but yeah, I mean, it could be like 500 to sometimes like closer to the million, like, per month.
Fucking hell. 500K to $1 million per month? Are you fucking shitting me?
It's just one of those things. I love to gamble. I gambled a lot. It was kind of disgusting. And it was kind of like a great way for me to not gamble with my own money, right?
What are you doing, you fucking idiot, man? You partnered. You're telling us that you basically were a gambling addict and it was disgusting how much you gambled. So you're promoting a gambling website to your fans, full well knowing how much of a grip it had on you because you said it was disgusting how much you were gambling, just so you could feed your gambling habit without using your own fucking money, but promoting it to your fans, who will then use their money, and ultimately a percentage will become gambling addicts. That is so fucked, that statement. If anyone is a Steve Will Do It fan, you should realize how fucked that is. That's actually scummy as fuck, man.
Do you see that as a problem? I mean, because I literally have a clip of you being like, you know, I thought about putting my own money in, but who needs that kind of stress? And it's like, oh, this is insane. Because basically what you're doing, you're an ambassador for a company trying to get your fans to gamble with their own money, but then you yourself don't want to gamble with your money. You know what I mean? You know how that comes off.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I mean, I do gamble as in sports and shit still, but I do get what you're saying. I just, I stopped playing at the casino and shit.
Why?
Because I have no control, man. And I have a credit. No control.
No, there we go again. Look, I've seen his videos as well. Steve goes to these casinos and gets credit so that they give him money to gamble with, and he just has to pay it back eventually, but he can play and gamble with that money. He fucking loses it in these casinos, man. He starts taking out tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars in loans and credit. And there, man, he's literally admitting in this clip that he was a gambling addict with no control. He literally knows how it fucking feels like, and is making like over 1.7 million in referrals off Rubet. And that was not even up to date. Making nearly a 500k million a month off Rubet. Promoting something that he knows how fucking destructive it is. Like, man, Steve, bro, this is hella disappointing, man. Like, as a fan of Nelk, as a fan of you as well, man, I loved your video. This is some of the most disappointing and fucked up shit, man.
But wait, don't you see the problem there? It's like, if you're saying like, oh man, I gotta stop gambling, I have no control, and then you're making the majority of your money from getting other people to gamble while you yourself don't really want to do it anymore, like, isn't that kind of like a problem?
It's definitely, it could be a problem because gambling's not good.
It could be a problem because gambling's not good. You have such a good thing. You have the best thing. You literally are a part of Nelk, one of the biggest members of Nelk, bar Kyle. You are an investor in Happy Dad, probably a co-owner in Happy Dad. You have the most crazy merch sales. You have the most crazy business. No one forced you to do YouTube videos where you spend millions and millions and millions. If you just made normal, entertaining content, you don't have to spend that money to make entertaining content. You probably feel like you do. You probably feel like without spending that money, people don't want to watch you, but people do. You have an amazing thing, an opportunity, and for some fucking reason now, you've gone and done dumb shit like this. You can make as much money as you want with Nelk. You can make as much money as you want with Happy Dad, man. Legal businesses that people love. Full Send as a brand is insane, but no, you have to do dumb shit like this and say, oh yeah, it could be a problem because gambling's not good. Like, man, bro, come on, man. You don't realize how fucking lucky you are, and you're screwing over your fans like this.
You were like my friend, like in real life, and no one's approached me and said anything like this. That, hey, Steve, you know what you're doing is wrong. This, that. You know, I've never been approached like that. You know?
You know why you've never been approached like that? And I'm going to be the most real, and I'm going to go fucking in right now. Bro, everyone around you, Steve, is a fucking yes man. Bradley Martin, especially, who you got a Roobet sponsorship for, is one of the biggest yes men on this fucking website. He has literally used and abused your name for views. Bradley Martin, no one gave a fuck about, apart from people went to the gym. His channel wasn't really popping. Now, he gets so many fucking views. He's literally copied your content. He makes videos like Nelk and Steve Will Do It now. He literally makes videos the same editing style, the same way it's done, going out, drinking, partying, gambling. He used to just be Jim. He used and abuses your name. Why the hell would someone like Bradley Martin come at you and go, oh, this is wrong, Steve? No one in your circle has told you that what you're doing is fucked up, even though Bradley Martin, one of your so-called best friends, has seen you gambling and probably has seen your addiction firsthand and knows how much you fucking hate gambling now. He's making money off you. He's making money off that. Yeah, you're surrounded by yes men. Bradley Martin is the king yes man as well. It's just the facts, man. If no one's actually talked to you about this, and either way, Bradley Martin's just, he's the biggest rider of you, man, ever.
Like, you know, no one's even close to me has ever said, like, yo, like, you should really rethink what you're doing. It's wrong. Like, you know, I've never had that.
Exactly. Bradley Martin's the one I use because he's the one in the camera all the time and is like best friend on camera. Yeah, we're not true friends, bro. If you didn't have what you have, the money, the fame, the clout. If Bradley Martin had clout and you didn't, you think he's letting you in like you let him in? Fuck no.
Like, because I'm not here saying, oh, no, nothing's wrong with gambling and shit. Like, is there a way to make this right with you? Like, I mean, because I'm here, I don't need to do Rubet ever again.
Wow. I don't know about you, but if there was ever a confession, that's it. Steve admitted here that what he was doing is wrong and that he would quit. He later says it even more explicitly.
Well, no, I've already made that decision. Like, before saying that it was right. If I saw, like, that's already decided.
You're done with Rubet.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's a way to do it right.
Man. So Steve, and man, can I just say, huge shout out Coffezillas, by the way, and Some Ordinary Gamer. This series has been amazing, and to actually get Steve to like quit and stop with Rubet, to me, at least, you know, all this shit Steve has done, and don't think you should let him off at all because it's fucked. But at least here, he shows the level of, I've called Coffezillas, I've had the chat with him, I actually want to stop this. He could easily, like, as many influencers do, ignored this, let it all blow over, and just kept making the millions.
Even one influencer standing up, stopping and saying, this was wrong, that matters. However,
that is true. It does matter. Someone like STEVEWILLDOIT is one of the biggest ambassadors for Rubet. Him quitting and other people seeing him quit will inspire other big creators who have promoted Rubet and partnered with them to be like, nah, fuck this as well. If Steve's done it, he's out. It's going to look bad on me if I continue because now Steve's out. The big whale, he's out. And Coffezilla's done amazing here, man. Him, Someone Re Gamer again. Huge props. Make sure as well you go check out their channel too, man.
I think Twitch need to stop every streamer that promote unregulated casinos.
I mean, personally, I'm in favor of just shutting it down on Twitch altogether.
Simple as that. Promote casino that they are regulated means I can play on them, and if I think I'm becoming an addict, they will shut your account and things like this.
Comment below, what do you think is the solution to this? I mean, I think for sure, you know, Twitch streamers should not be allowed to promote unregulated casinos at all. Like, that should be a fucking given, man. You shouldn't be allowed to promote something that encourages addiction. I mean, gambling in general, but they have solutions. They have things in place for you to, you know, try and stop yourself and ban yourself. And they're regulated casinos, crypto casinos, man, unregulated ones, and influencer affiliated links and promoting them on Twitch. Like, I think that's all really fucked. Influencers as well, taking accountability for themselves and being like, look, man, I know I can make crazy money, but I also don't want to affect the people that have got me in this position. And the reason I make so much money now, like that, I don't want to ruin their lives, as you're already way better off. As someone who actually is a fan of the Nelk Boys and STEVEWILLDOIT, it's incredibly disheartening, disappointing, and upsetting to see them fuck over their fans so willingly, especially Steve. Nelk Boys kind of went away from Rubet, and, you know, they didn't shove it in your face on Nelk videos and stuff as much, whereas Steve really did. So, yeah. Fucked, man. Anyway, that is it for this video. Comment below what you think. Like the video if you enjoyed my take. Coffezillas, his video link will be in the description. Go check it out. Leave a like on his video as well if you liked it, because it's a great video. Shout out to them boys doing some amazing, amazing research into Nelk and STEVEWILLDOIT and all the other influencers. And yeah, please like. My socials are down below. Follow them. Hit me up on social medias if you like the video. Tell me what you think. I always reply on my social medias. So yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, fuck off.